Hey, welcome back to the channel. I am the Pumpkinator. Turns out future Pumpkinator needs a little bit more time to work on whatever comic book series I'm working on right now. So I made this video as a backup just in case, because you guys really seem to like Shag and Scoob. So without any further ado, let's dive into part 2 of Scoob and Shag. So we last left our crew of nostalgia in the midst of Scoob's awakening, using a mysterious power to blast Barney from the Flintstones to pieces. Mick expresses that this is tougher than he thought it would be, but he got what he needed from the lab. A keycard with level 2 access. Kerm, being the perfect window character that he is, says,
"Hold on a sec, that was tight as hell! What, are you gonna explain any of that?"
Mick says he will, but they can't stay there. Scoob follows, and Kerm asks if he's really gonna go back in there. And Scoob says he raps to. Reggy's still in there. Oh, that's sweet. He actually cares about him. He's actually not a menace to society. Kerm, finding new inspiration in Scoob's bravery, follows him in. Kerm finds determination. Mick leads him back to the door with a big old pee-pee on it and says, "Let's run through here." Oh. As the doors slide open and the ominous form appears, Mick is suddenly struck in the head with a 6-shooter.
"You didn't think it'd be that easy, did ya, Slick?"
says his assailant, Yosemite Sam. The energy appears once more on Scoob, and he raises his gun, only for it to be shot from his hands by Sam, who's disappointed that Scoob isn't faster. Mick pleads with Sam, but it's no use. Sam says he was sent by the fellers upstairs because Mick's up to no good. Sam claims that they killed a scientist, blew up a hollow chamber, and that these two are intruders. Sam laments the predicament Mick has put him in, because if there's one thing he hates, it's being the bad guy. And Scoob's pretty pissed off, but his wrath will have to wait. As the next chapter takes us back an hour to see what Shag and Goof are up to. Like, what is this place? Shag says as he sees a row of chambers filled with beloved animated characters suspended without fluid. Shag looks at one of them containers, a baby. Like an underdeveloped baby? He seems prepubescent. Shag asks Goof what this place is, but he gets no response. He turns to find Goof panting across the room. "Gosh, I ain't feeling great, pal." And Shag watches in horror as he faces with that thing. I would just like to take a moment to appreciate the insane ratio that we get of extremely funny goofs and insane body horror of our comfort characters. Shag flees, looking back as he does,
"Shit, Shag, run! That's fucked up, bro! You're almost there, just fuck, he's almost here, hurry up! Ah!"
Shag tries to escape, and thankfully the door slams shut, severing Goof's gangly ass grippers. The next chapter starts in a black void, as someone regains consciousness. Hey, I think he's waking up," says a familiar looking bear. "Shag, can you hear me?" Shag slowly regains consciousness, greeted by Kerm and a new face, Yogi Bear. Kerm tries to ease Shag, who quickly asks where Scoob is. Kerm, frustrated by his powerlessness, tells him that they took him. Shag starts to get up, only to realize that it wasn't Goof's gaggly grippers that were severed, but his own! Yogi shows Kerm and Shag around Medbay 3. What the fuck? Medbay 3? I thought they were in a house! A sanctuary cut off from the rest of the ship where they should be safe. We see many familiar faces throughout the bay, like Mandark and Buttercup. Whatever the heck that is. Yogi explains that they were able to patch both Shag and Kerm up with the medical tech they got. Kerm lifts his little frilly thing. I always wonder what that thing is. Is that clothes or just loose skin? To show his bullet wound, Yogi says they gotta take him to meet the man in charge. "Hey, Pop, we're here." That's right, get your questionably grade spinach out because Popeye the Sailor Man is here. With a really cool scar. Nice. "Please take a seat," says Pops, as he lights his pipe. "Damn, bro, you holding out?" God damn it, what the fuck does Kermit the Frog sound like? I can never do a Kermit the Frog voice. "Kermit the Frog here. Kermit the Frog here. Hey, it's Kermit the Frog here." God, whatever. He sounds like me now. Damn, bro, you were holding out? This is a subtle reference to him being a stoner, if you forgot. Pop tells Shag that he's gonna get used to the whole amputated arm thing, and that Scoob is still alive and being held in Brig 1. Shag asks who took him, and Pop realizes that Shag and Kerm really don't remember anything.
"Now where do I start? Well, first off, we ain't from this world. We was a peaceful race. Our technology was so advanced that we was on the brink of doing something incredible. We first showed up by broadcasting on their TV screens. We wanted to make a good impression, and something incredible happened. They loved us. The humans thought that their people weren't ready to know about us yet, but the people loved us so much that they agreed to let us keep broadcasting. I'm sure it made them tons of cash. But in return, we gained something powerful. All that love and admiration changed us. We learned how to channel that power. It made us stronger. It made us live longer. We felt like gods. But with that power came those who wished to take it for themselves. That's when the fighting started. We still don't know where they came from, but it was so sudden that we almost got wiped out. That is until he showed up. One of the commanders of the 6 fleets. He saved our people.
It's Scoob. That's Scoob with a PP on his back.
Those of us that survived escaped on the commander's fleet ship. We left to the only place we could. After they boarded us, we sealed ourselves in Medbay 3. Some of us gave in and joined them. They got really cool cloaks and shit. We tried to leave, but those things are everywhere. They showed up soon after we landed, and somehow they infected us and we're out there too long. Ever since, we've just been fighting each other and trying to stay alive.
Okay, so you're trying to tell me that my favorite cartoon characters are actually aliens, and the cartoons were just broadcasts? Seems a little off to me. Why didn't we let him in? If it was up to me, I'd let you stay. Actually, you know what? Never mind, because you guys have war criminals. Pop says he thinks they sent the monsters to keep them trapped, and he thinks that they might have something to do with their memory loss. Pops wants to break in the Brig 1 and bust Scoob out, as they may have a chance against the enemy with him. But in order to do that, Shag has to go through his shonen training arc. We then cut to Dee Dee from Dexter's laboratory, and she's patrolling a different part of the ship. Behind her, Swiper and Courage are eating plantain chip. Waiting for Pops to give them the word to give them the move. Courage completely fumbles the plantain chip, but it's okay, because Swiper does what he does best, and swipes that frickin' chip. A noise comes from around the corner. Dee Dee tells Swipes to go check it out. Swipes does, and finds nothing. Guess it was nothing. We hear Pop's voice as the creature bears down on Swipes. He gives a name to the power that awakens in the tombs. Ballyhoo. Swipes leaps into action. Info! He points out— I'm not doing this like I'm President Mike, bro. He points out a weakness below the creature's right eye. Courage proceeds to activate his Ballyhoo. On demand! And just becomes a freaking gun. Bang! Courage fires a shot below the creature's right eye, and the creature falls over dead. We hear Pops once more.
That's why the first thing we gotta do is figure out your ballyhoo, Shag.
But that is where the issue ends. Honestly, this series, I'm starting to get into it, dog. Like all the meme stuff before, I was like, okay. But now that it's like a manga, I'm getting like really into it. So I kind of fuck with it. But that's enough about what I feel. I would love to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments below. And if you guys want to see more Shag and Scoob, let me know down in the comments below. Get this video to like 50 likes. And I will make a part 3. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye now.